Wow, there's so much happening. There's so many things changing and evolving and that we're having to deal with in our world. How do we cope with the information overload, with the tragedies that are occurring, with potential fears of losing services and losing resources? It's huge. When we're empathetic with other things that are happening with other people, how do we hold our compassion in the midst of all of this major change? How do we not get depressed? How do we not, just want to end it? I think these are very important questions we have to ask ourselves. Because bottom line, my friends, when we're dealing with this multitude of losses and changes and unpredictable events in our life and in our world and in our community, we need to acknowledge it. And we need to not beat ourselves up if we do get depressed or if we do get overwhelmed. So acknowledging that, how can we come together? In small and in large ways, how can we come together and support each other? And this isn't about aligning ourselves politically or doing any of that. It's about how do we emotionally support each other? How do we hold the ground for each other to give and receive support? How do we acknowledge that we are going through challenging times? How do we acknowledge that I, as an older person, am leaving a lot to my younger colleagues and my younger family members to clean up? How do I become their backup singers? How do we support each other? I mean, that's what's made meaning for me. How can I be your backup singer? How can I support you as you move forward and make sense out of this craziness? And how do I support you in bringing change that will be healing for all of us? It's really about me listening to you and about all of us listening to each other and coming to a place where we are a circle of support, where we are the light for each other, where we are the light and the hope for each other, and where we don't give up, and where we bring our individual gifts to the world, to our community, to our family, to our circle of friends, to our neighborhood. How do I bring my gift of healing, whatever that is? It might be counseling, it might be art, it might be music. How do I make that happen? How do I bring that together? And how do I do any small act of hope to fight against the darkness and the depression? And I think we have to acknowledge that these are challenging times. And if we can find one connection, even with one other person, if we can find a connection to our nature, to the beauty in the world, we can uplift and bring that energy of hope to the world. And that's what I want all of us to do. It is not a luxury, my friends. Right now, it is our survival. We have to find the hope, and we have to do it. We have to do the hope, and we have to do it together.